Hello everyone. This is a sort of late video, but the grind is complete, I think. I did every single ability, rarities, besides the good old punch, because I would rather not do it right now. And I haven't really looked too much into it, so I don't know much about it. But I know Edison does. So Edison, if you're watching this, maybe we can do it tomorrow, which is Friday. But yeah. So all I did today was I changed the rarity colors, and I added, I changed the rarity epic to legendary, just so it kind of goes more in line with the relics. Along with the colors, they're very similar to the relic colors now. So I can just show that real quick. Hopefully I get lucky here. Let's see. And no, try again. Try again. Well, as you see, hold on. Whatever, okay. So the blue is the new common rarity. All of these are legendary because I have them preset. Here's the uncommon. I changed it, and I think it looks a lot more vibrant. It's a lot more obvious it's the rarity it's supposed to be. Now I'm trying to get red. Red. Boom, there you go. And there's the red, which is the rare color. I think it looks really good. I think it looks a lot better than how it did before with the colors. These colors are a lot more vibrant and I guess more noticeable. I think it looks really good. I'm not gonna cap. But anywho, also that one's legendary. So I should have done this before I started recording, but I forgot I closed all of them. So let's just go ahead and reopen all of these back up, which I think I already had chain open. Yep. So grenade, then do that, orbit, punch, then do punch. I think let's close that. Push pulse is dead. Shotgun wide. Swipe is dead. Trail also didn't need that either. Oopsies. Wave. Also, I'm very tired. It is 1:30 in the morning, so gotta get things done, you know how it is. Alright, so I'm just gonna quickly, before I show it in game, I'm gonna quickly skim through everything. Or should I just do it one at a time? This is gonna be a very long video probably, because I'm gonna be walking through each of the abilities. And I'm not going to show, like, for each ability, I probably will only show the legendary, just because legendary kind of combines everything before it, I guess, in a way. So let's just start with the whip, since it's first. So here it is. Also, I'm thinking about changing, like, the percentage of getting legendary in all of these, just because legendaries, some of them are kind of overpowered, as you see here. But for this one, just damage, and speed, damage and even more speed. It's kind of hard to add something interesting with the whip because it's a pretty simple ability. And now we'll go ahead and showcase that now. Come here, guy. Very fast. And then all that. So yeah, there's that. There's one. Next is the wave. Here's all the stuff added to it. So just damage for both, knockback for both, and then wave count. I think this looks really cool actually. So just damage, knockback, and then 2 more little waves that spawn. I will showcase that. Oh yeah. That's cool looking. There's 5 bubbles that spawn. If it needs to be done, I can also just increase the angle that they spawn at so they're not so close. But I think it's okay. I mean, they're bubbles. Not that it really matters if they're too close or not. But yeah. So basically, the big one gets more knockback and more damage. Oh, they both get more knockback and more damage, and then just 2 more bubbles. Simple. Wall. The wall, I changed the script because I guess how Trenton did it was the wall, the actual wall script that was on the prefab had the health into it or in it, so I made it to where the health is actually on the mono. So there it is right there, as you see. Basically, I just made it have more health and like it does more damage, a ton more damage. I think so it equals 15. Yeah, 15 damage. And a lot of knockback because you're placing the wall on their head. I mean, it's gonna hurt, especially if it's legendary. So now it just has more health. So let's just show that. So it has 15 health normally, which I think that's 3 hits from these guys. So now plus 30, it has 45. Plus 20, 35. Come here, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. It does work. I also want to show it doing damage and knockback and whatnot. Here, buddy. Boom, 15. Now, knockback's really helpful because the whole point of the wall is to get yourself out of a tricky situation, and having high knockback will help you escape. Shotguns are both sort of similar, I guess. But the wide has more knockback, as the normal one has more range. And then they both have 2 extra bullets in legendary. So, yeah, damage, knockback and damage, knockback, bullet count. And then damage, range, bullet count. I'll just show both of those at the same time because they're very similar. So here's this. See the range? Range goes crazy. And then here's the big. Oh, that's gonna short a boss. If you get close to like a golem. Actually, you know, I want to test it and see how much damage it does. I want to see how much it'll do. Oh my gosh! Yeah. Okay. That's awesome. But yeah, those are those 2. The push. Basically the push. This one was interesting. It just does damage on uncommon, more knockback, and a bigger max distance, which is just a little bit. It's probably not very noticeable, but knockback's helpful, more damage. Then damage, knockback, a shorter charge time, and more max distance. So it'll reach the max. How do I explain this? So basically how this works is when you hold on the mouse, it charges up, and once it's fully charged, quote unquote, then it's like the biggest it can be. So decreasing the charge time makes it basically reaches its max or biggest point faster. So it's kind of hard to show. Oh, hold on. I already have it picked up, so I gotta do that. So bigger range. I guess I can kind of compare it to the other one. Hold on. So here's the normal one. I'm gonna fully charge it up. There's that. I can't tell a difference, but it's there. It's definitely there. This one's kind of just hard to make something like legendary for this too. I don't know. If you have any more changes I can make, let me know. But that's what I did for now. Orbit is really cool. This is one of my favorite abilities, of course, the classic Orbit. So I added damage. I added damage to everything. So speed, the rotation speed around the player, and then the count. I did not change the damage and the speed in legendary from rare because the count makes it so much better. So let's just go ahead and show that. Orbit is so cool. Come here, buddy. You're dead. Oh my, yeah. He died so fast, he's still attacking me. Yeah. I think it's so cool. Orbit is such a fun ability. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the Orbit. Also, I do want to say, the Orbit was like 10 seconds long. It lasted 10 seconds, and that's way too long. So for this, I just lowered it to 8. Honestly, it could be like 6. I don't know. I feel like how it wasn't when 10 is way too long, so 6 or 8 is probably a better number. But yeah, there's that. Machine gun. Ooh. Machine gun's really cool too. Probably my favorite primary because it's just so awesome. Of course. So damage, range, and charge time. So this is like when you first hold it down before it starts shooting. It decreases the charge time. So I think originally it's I want to say, I don't know if you can see that or not. You can't see it, okay. Well, charge time is 0.5, so half a second before it starts shooting. So now it's 40, and then now down here it's half, which is great. It needs it a lot. It definitely helps a lot. Let's just test it. Why am I saying it? Am I going to just show you? Yeah. Yeah, it shreds. Yeah, it's awesome. That is definitely a machine gun, I'd say. That is so cool. All those particles flying everywhere. Alright, we're getting near the end here. Grenade, I couldn't think of much to do for now. I know I said I wanted to make it to where, like, when it blows up, a bunch of tiny little grenades spawn. But that's out of my scope for now. Maybe after GDC. But right now, I just kind of the simple things. Damage, speed, blast range. I don't really know how much I can show this because... But yeah, boom. It's very fast though. You can definitely tell the speed's there because it flies. I'm gonna try to shoot in the middle here and see if it hits him. Yeah. So, I mean, it's not like a super obvious, like, oh, it's super overpowered, but you can definitely notice the range is there. The range is most definitely there. Dividing Slash, another awesome one. One of my first abilities I made, but I should probably say what I did first. So damage, speed, and range, and speed, range, damage, another slash. So now there's 2 that shoot out instead of 1. Such a cool ability. Here's a normal one. Boo, boring. Double. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. And the chain, the last, but certainly not the least. This is kind of hard to test because, I mean, I guess I could just do it real quick, but damage, more range, which would be very helpful, and then it can target 3 more enemies. I think that's pretty overpowered because it stuns them. So, oops. So, like, having... I think right the default's like 3, so now I can target 6, which is pretty good if you're getting swarmed. I'm gonna turn these guys on. I can just still show it, grabbing more people in the range maybe. So I'm gonna grab this. Gonna grab some of these fellas. Oh, grab 4 of them. The stun is still messed up, I can see, but it's definitely pulling them, and all 4. Oh, that's good range right there. So yeah, the ability is pretty good. I like it. It's cool, but the stud isn't working great since the movement for them has changed. So yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to show. Let's check my paper real quick. Oh, and I should say, I know it's the very end, but I could not figure out how to get the rarity in here, like the name, like the rarity name, rarity text, and like the color of it. I tried, I could not figure that out, and then I didn't do the punch. So those are the 2 things I couldn't get. Hopefully that's okay, but that's all I got. If you enjoyed this video, drop a comment, say I made it to the end, and I thank you for watching.